you are thinking about moving to the North Carolina area and you're looking around Raleigh and Durham but looking for a more affordable option, this video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about Mebane, North Carolina. Stick around to hear more.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I am Zach. This is my beautiful wife, Cindy. If you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner. You can also hit the bell to be notified of every time we release a new video, which is weekly. That number on the screen, we put it there because we are licensed real estate brokers in the area, which means as much as we love to make these videos for you, we love to help you with your real estate needs even more. So if you have any questions about the area, any questions about real estate, we would love to chat with you. So feel free to reach out. So with all that being out of the way, today's video is on a little town called Mebane. If you type it into Apple Maps, it calls it Mebane. It's not Mebane. It's not Mebane. It is Mebane. Yeah. So it is to the west of the triangle. Well, I guess it's on the edge of the triangle, but it's to the west of Raleigh and Durham and Chapel Hill. So with all that being said, let's get after it.
So Mebane, as far as where it is located, like Zach mentioned, it's to the west of Raleigh and Durham. So if you are on the highway, on Highway 40, and you're leaving the Raleigh-Durham area headed west, if you're headed towards Greensboro, which is going to be like your next bigger city going west, Mebane is kind of right in the middle of Durham and Greensboro. So that makes it really appealing for couples where maybe one is working in the triangle, like the Raleigh-Durham area, maybe one is working in the triad, which would be the greater Greensboro area. This is a great like middle of the road compromise, and it's really like most of it is really close to the highway. So it's pretty convenient to really commute anywhere between the triangle and the triad, which makes it really appealing for a lot of people. It's about a 25-minute drive to Durham, to the Research Triangle Park about 30 minutes, so not too bad, and then 25 minutes to Chapel Hill. If you're going to Raleigh, it is going to feel a little further. It's about 45 minutes to get to Raleigh from Mebane, but if you did need to go to west of the triangle, it's only about 30 minutes to Greensboro, so it's really nice. Or the greater Greensboro suburb, Burlington, it's only about 20 minutes away from there, so really convenient to a lot of the central parts of North Carolina, which is great.
Yeah, and like Cindy mentioned, it sits right on Interstate 40, which takes you from Wilmington, which is on the coast of North Carolina, all the way to the west coast. I don't know where it ends on the west coast, but it takes you all the way
in California,
there. So,
but we can't remember what city.
Yeah, but anyway, so it sits right there on Interstate 40, which is really convenient. And Interstate 40 and Interstate 85, which goes north and south, so it goes down into Charlotte and then up into Virginia, are kind of merged in that area. So you can, I mean, it gets you really anywhere in North Carolina really quickly from its location. So. Yeah,
it's a nice central location for sure. In addition to that, Mebane itself, like we mentioned, is close to the highway, but there's a lot of, it's a booming, developing area. So it's a small town right now. The population's around like 19,000 or so people is estimated. But in 2010, on the last census, there were like 12,000 people. So it's just crazy how big it's gotten. Like it's almost doubled in size in 10 years. So with that, you have a lot of new construction opportunities in Mebane, which some people really like being in something a little bit newer. You're definitely going to have a lot of that in the Mebane area.
Yeah, you are, for sure. All right, so as far as things to do in Mebane, Mebane's actually pretty loaded for a town its size. I think a lot of that has to do with the interstate system that runs right through there, and so there's just a lot more that comes with obviously heavy traffic. And so the downtown Mebane is pretty cool. We used to go there quite a bit several years ago.
It's so cute.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like antique shops and whatnot. So we would go there and just kind of, I guess, look around and stuff. I don't know. It was really neat. There's a little coffee shop downtown called Filament Coffee, I believe.
Yep.
It's been several years since I've been there, but last time I was there, it was really cool. There is the Tanger Outlet Mall. So if you're a big outlet person, you might like them. I would rather be doing anything else than being in an outlet mall. But I mean, some people they love the outlets.
Yeah.
So
people drive from really far to get to the Tanger
they do.
outlets too.
They really
There's
do.
It's a
big
North
deal
Carolina,
to some
but
people.
yeah, there's not that many of them, so people will
Yeah,
drive
it's a
kind of
big
far
deal.
to get to them. You know, they have like discounted prices on like popular stores you would normally see at like the regular mall, but yeah, it's nice. It's big. There's a lot of different types of shops in there. You know, like Gap or Nike or, you know, I don't know, just anything you can think of,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I bought a shirt from an outlet store one time, and it had a hole in like a week, so I don't really trust them.
Don't blame the outlets. Blame the owner of the shirt. He's a bad washing and drying person.
How am I bad
He
washing?
loads everything. It comes out still dry from the washing machine. You feel it like all the way to it's like overstuffed. Yeah, don't trust him with your laundry. Anyway, yeah, the Tanger outlets are great. There's also Lake Michael, which is a park in Mebane. So that
Yep.
park in Mebane was really cute. There's a big lake, and you
Yep.
can take paddle boats out. There's some little like docks that you can go on and just
Yep.
enjoy the view of the lake.
There's a little playground.
Yeah, a little playground, some trails. So
neat.
that was really nice. There's a few other parks in Mebane as well. They have quite a few acres of park space in Mebane, which is
Yeah.
great for the size of the town. And I don't know if we mentioned earlier that Mebane is actually in 2 different counties. So
Yeah,
it's mainly in Alamance County, but it's also partially in Orange County, where where Chapel Hill and Hillsborough are located.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about, oh, we really like the Hillsborough area, Hillsborough and Mebane, they meet up. So you might find Hillsborough's a little too expensive for you. You might find yourself drawn towards
Yeah.
Mebane because you have a quick shot to Hillsborough. So that's
Yeah.
something good. And if you are going to be wanting to move to Mebane, just something to keep in mind that since it's 2 different counties, it's 2 different school districts as well.
Yep.
So you have 2 different school systems there.
And
so
2
there's-
different property tax.
Yeah, and 2 different property taxes.
Yeah.
So those are things to keep in mind when
Yeah.
you're thinking about Mebane.
Yeah. All right, so I would say the best thing about Mebane is the prices for the home. So
sure.
it is very affordable compared to the rest of the Triangle. And it's kind of I'll be honest, it's kind of a stretch to say Mebane is part of the Triangle,
Yeah.
but it's in part of it, like we mentioned, is in Orange County, which is considered the Triangle, and so you know it's right there on the edge, and which is why I think we see value in at least bringing that up to y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the price points. So
Yeah, so over the last 6 months, the average home in Mebane the average sales price of a home has been about $277,000, which is
yeah,
significantly less money than probably anywhere we've highlighted in our video tours of
is.
the Triangle so far.
It is.
So
So-
especially for its proximity to the highway, it's really
Yeah.
hard to find highway proximity real estate that is not really expensive. So
Yeah.
you know, you might could get prices like that if you're like 45 minutes away from the highway, but it's amazing that in Mebane you can get a price like that and be right on the highway and be to Durham in 20 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely great if you don't mind a little bit of a commute, but it's worth it to you to save that money. You can save some money in Mebane.
you really can.
For sure, considering
really
like
can.
the average price point in Durham is about, you know,
It's upper 3s, low 4s.
yeah, in the upper lower 4s. Average price in Raleigh is like $450, so definitely significantly cheaper. So if you're looking to be a homeowner but looking for something, you know, under $300,000, Mebane is definitely a good place to check out.
It is, and it's like you can find a really nice home under 300,000 in Mebane. Like really some really nice properties. And so yeah, if your budget is right around that 3 mark, Mebane's perfect. So
Check it out for sure.
yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's video. Like I said earlier, if you have not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. In the corner, we got leaves falling down. It is definitely fall here. So I love
It's
it though.
fall,
It's great.
y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified of every time we release a new video. That number on the screen, that is our number. we are the ones that answer those phone calls and those text messages. So if you have any questions about the area, we would love for you to reach out. We'd love to chat with you. So yeah, there's multiple ways you can get in touch with us as well. You don't have to just call or text that number. My email is below, and then
yes, you can also reach out to us on social media.
Yep.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. If you search the Honeycut Realtors, you'll
Yep.
find us on there. And then you can go to our website as well, which is www.honeycutrealtors.com
does anyone
/HTTP.
does anyone include www anymore?
Oh, it just takes me back. Remember when the internet was new?
You can just type in honeycutrealtors.com, will pop up. But
I don't know
but
if it'll
anyway.
work without the www.
But thanks so much for tuning in to today's video on Mebane. We hope you found some value in it, and we will see y'all next time.